And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's episode 21, part 2 of Raw here on Non-Stop Wrestling. It is Dave Easton, along with Matt Rhodes. And Matt, we are backstage with Yuri Watson. And Yuri Watson, well, he wants this time, he has something to say. And, well, he's saying here, he says he needs some help. And, he's found a former champion who's now his bodyguard, Matt. Any ideas?
I don't know. It's got to be somebody big, though.
Let's see who it is. Giant Limbo. Wow. Well, there you go.
Maybe that has to do with his whole new look.
Indeed, Giant Limbo, who was unsuccessful this evening, is a former champion in the hardcore division, now becoming a member, well, to be aligned with Yuri Watson.
Could do a lot for both of them. I could see them working really good together.
Indeed, and this is what's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Has Cassius Ohno done a really bad thing by not having Antonio Cesaro with him tonight? He's going to take on Yuri Watson, and now the added factor of Giant Limbo in this match.
Yeah, and Giant Limbo is definitely going to be a giant distraction out there for him.
Indeed, and here is Cassius Ohno, one half of the NSW Tag Team Champions. Indeed, him and Antonio Cesaro have held the belts for quite a while now, Matt. And we're going to find a little bit later on who their new number one contenders are. But at the moment, Cesaro has really now got to focus on not just Yuri Watson, but Giant Limbo.
Yeah, Cassius Ohno's really got to keep his eye on Giant Limbo out there. I mean, God, that size is going to be definitely distracting.
And just quickly going back, Matt, before we went back into part one, Bray Wyatt, who are the men with Bray Wyatt?
Look like from the videos, look like there are followers of his that have believed in this kind of Messiah kind of thing that he's got going on.
And indeed, after losing Screwface in the Fallen, Bray Wyatt's been very quick to get some more members to his well, what can we call it? Cult?
Yeah, I'd definitely sum it up. Seems like he's got them following him like a cult leader.
Well, we will surely see more of Bray Wyatt next week when he takes on Christian. But at the moment, Yuri Watson, see him very smug of himself having Giant Limbo with him.
Yeah, there's definitely an air of confidence in him.
But you cannot rule out Cassius Ohno for one moment here. He knows how to get things done. He's a tag team champion. I'm sure he knows just how to get things done, especially to keep out the way of Giant Limbo in this one.
Yeah, but it's kind of tough going from being a tag team wrestling into singles, so be interesting to see how he does going out on his own. Indeed,
especially with Yuri Watson here. Yuri Watson, as he's saying, he needs some help out on the outside. He's now got it. It's just going to show how much it is going to help him during this match, especially as I say, no Antonio Cesaro outside here to help to really balance this.
I think Giant Limbo is definitely going to add some confidence to Yuri Watson. I think we're going to see him start to flourish.
Well, Watson taking Cassius Ohno over, sort of dominating this match early on, needs to really keep this up. So much more to come here tonight, Matt. Number one contendership match coming up. We also have Antonio Cesaro versus Chris Jericho, and then Ryback versus Daniel Bryan. Biggest title on the line here on Raw. That is coming up. And it is the world title, Daniel Bryan defending against Ryback. Any early predictions for that one?
Thinking Ryback might have the surprise factor on Daniel Bryan. His strength and power might be able to overwhelm the quickness of Daniel Bryan.
That will be our main event coming up very shortly. And Yuri Watson, you've got to be impressed, Matt, so far with Yuri Watson's aggressiveness here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's given him a bit of confidence, knowing that he's got Giant Limbo out there to kind of help him along the way.
As Limbo just watches on and watching throwing Cassius Ohno into the corner, big shot into the corner, and then the kick taking Ohno down. And you've got to be thinking, I wonder if Antonio Cesaro's watching this in the back, wondering he should be out there.
I think they both agreed to go out on their own, so I think he's going to stay in the back, but he's definitely going to keep an eye on it in case Giant Limbo does try to get involved.
Indeed. And we do have to just quickly say, just while Yuri Watson into this, trying to close for submission here, our best wishes to go out to a friend of Paul Heyman. I've heard that he's not here tonight, Matt, because of an illness.
Yeah, he's feeling just low under the weather, but he'll be back.
Raw continues. Stay with us. We'll be back. It's Dave Easton and Matt Rhodes with you. join the superstars of non-stop wrestling on Superstars on Wednesday evenings at 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Join the wrestlers of Raw and SmackDown as they battle it out on Superstars Wednesday night. We're back here on Raw on Monday night with you. It is beautiful Dave Easton and NXT champion Matt Rhodes with you at ringside. Matt, just quickly, we just touched on it before we were interrupted by the commercial. Paul Heyman is not well tonight. He's not going to be here with Chris Jericho. As I say, best wishes go out to Paul. Do you have any update on him at all?
Just that he just wasn't feeling good. His throat's been kind of sore, so it's getting kind of the fall season. He's just not feeling up to 100%. So.
Well, we hope to see, as you say, Paul Heyman back very shortly. Some people don't agree with him, but look at this. So just being interrupted. Look at that. Cassius Ohno taking Yuri Watson through the announce barrier, and well, that
it looks like he might have cut himself on the process too.
He did. And Cassius Ohno showing a bit of aggression here tonight. And
he's not letting the ref count him out. He's going right after him.
Or maybe he said, "Oh, here comes Giant Limbo." Cassius Ohno may want to think about getting back inside that ring. Giant Limbo's started blocking him, but really, Limbo not helping Yuri Watson up there at all.
No, but he did keep Cassius Ohno away from him, so gave him a good breather.
You would think, though, that Giant Limbo would go after and pick Yuri Watson up here.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know that Yuri's been knocked out, looks like.
Limbo's really just got his sights set on Cassius Ohno. Well, the referee continuing to count here. He's giving Yuri Watson the chance. Giant Limbo, I think, is trying to stop the ref counting him out here. But the referee is up to 9. He's not going to have any of this. I think we're going to have a count out here, Matt. Yes, indeed.
The
there
ref
you
gave
go.
him plenty of time.
And that is
plenty of time.
That is a shock. It doesn't look like the experiment worked for Yuri Watson. Giant Limbo, not much of a help tonight as Cassius Ohno picks up the win by count out.
No, but Dave, I got some very interesting news. I got Van back there ready to roll some more footage on Joe.
Oh, you have got to be
time to get even for what he did to me on NXT. So.
Oh my goodness, when will this ever end? So are you telling us it's now?
It should be coming up very shortly. I told the producers to get ready to run it soon, so we should see it anytime soon.
Well, congratulations just before that. Cassius Ohno with a big win tonight in singles competition.
I think Joe wrote a check that his little mouse butt can't cash, though.
Well, here we go. Well, we've seen this. We started this video here on SmackDown, and well, what a nice dinner these two are having. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, now I know why you wanted to show this. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Is Megan been telling the truth the whole time about Joe Disney? Well, that is going to run and run. Coming up next, #1 contendership match. It's the Usos versus the Chick Magnets. The winners will face Kings of Wrestling for the titles. And Matt, you are, well, what can I say? This feud we used to is going to run and run.
Well, he kept talking about how much he took advantage of her. I just wanted everyone to realize what the truth was.
Indeed, has the truth come out for Joe Disney? You will have to see on SmackDown to get his side of this. Hopefully we'll find out some answers from Joe. But there you go, Matt. You, I think, have just upped the stakes. And say, if anyone's seen NXT on Saturday night, when Matt got jumped at the end of his match by Joe, well, we're going to have to find out what is coming up. And Joe and Matt, I would just like to tell you, I've been told in my ear that this week on NXT, I know it's a bit early to say, but it is going to, you and Paul Heyman are going to be forced to tag team against Joe Disney and AJZ. That is what I'm being told in my ear.
Well, hopefully Paul will be well enough to compete in that match. If not, I'll be going probably out there on my own. So.
Well, there you go. Very surprised, man. Usually the champion gets a week off, but since I've been told in my ear that since what happened to the NXT, that is going to happen this Saturday. So join us Saturday night. Should be a really entertaining show for that. Back to tonight, though, Matt. And I know you are fans of these two men.
I definitely like the Chick Magnets. They're definitely good guys to go out and party with.
Indeed. Well, this is a very big match with both teams. Usos come back with a big win last week, and now we're going to hopefully get to see if they can get another shot at that NSW tag team titles. Remember, they challenged for it the first time round, but they lost to the Money Club. the Chickman that's sort of really building their reputation up here as a tag team. So really a good chance for either one of these teams to really showcase against Kings of Wrestling, who are current tag team champions.
Yeah, the Chickmangers have come a long way. I mean, when they first got together, people really didn't give them much of a chance, but they definitely gelled to become one of the great tag teams here in NSW.
Indeed. And I think it's really helped that Sean Bethwick was the first NSW champion here in, obviously, Non-Stop Wrestling. And he's really sort of moulded Tyler Breeze into sort of being a kind of a winner here.
Yeah, and definitely the show has definitely lifted up Tyler Breeze and helped him along the way.
But currently, in the moment, sure, Bethwick being dominated by, I think that is Jimmy Uso. With a nice vertical suplex.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell those two apart.
Yeah, apparently Mundo gets criticised on NXT because he Primo and Epico. As I said, these twins are very difficult to tell apart. These Usos, just like Epico and Primo, when they look so similar, you know what I mean. It's hard to really tell them apart.
Well, you know me and the Brellas, I have trouble telling the two of them apart. So,
indeed, I think a lot of people too. But Jimmy on the wrong side of town here, as they would say. Tyler Breeze managing to capitalise, giving Sean Bethwick the chance to get back in control here.
Yeah, as long as they stay away from our table, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's nice that we've got the handyman to come back out here. And Jimmy trying to play a bit of mind games here with Sean Bethwick, taking it to the outside. But Bethwick having none of that, as he's using the arm here. Nice kick, punch combination on the outside here. So much at stake here, especially with Kings of Wrestling waiting for the winners of this match. Tag team, obviously, championship opportunity for one of these belts. And we're going to see Cesaro next in action against Chris Jericho.
It'd be interesting to see how since he's going to be going for the title at WrestleMania, to see how he goes against a good champion like Chris Jericho was.
Indeed, more continues. Dave Easton, Matt Rhodes with you. Stay with us, back for the conclusion of this match. Non-Stop Wrestling Survivor Series comes your way Sunday the 6th of October. Join myself and Matt Rhodes will be taking you through the action from the Survivor Series pay-per-view. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw. We are in the middle of a number one contendership match for the NSW tag team titles, as Jimmy Uso is still in the ring with Tyler Breeze, and Sean Bethwick getting into a bit of an argument with the referee there, who's trying to tell him to get out. The referee up the phone. Nelly looks like he was trying to disqualify him, but Jimmy back in control now over Tyler Breeze. Nice suplex takeover. And you've got to say, during the break, Matt, it was all, excuse me, all the Usos.
Yeah, the Usos really turned it around there for a while, but looks like Sean Bethwick and Tyler Breeze are going to make a comeback.
Well, out of nowhere, look at that nice kick. Super kick. We've seen Jimmy use that before. Can he put Tyler Breeze away here? A bit of an upset, I would say, if the Usos can get the win here. Into the cover, no hook of the leg. There's one, there's two. Oh, good kick out from Sean Bethwick just in time. As Jay comes in, tries to help his brother out, trying to block Sean Bethwick, but then Tyler Breeze coming back. Nice face plant into the mat. Really needs to get Jimmy out of that corner though if he can, because he's really in the wrong side of town, as we were saying before. Tyler Breeze.
I think Tyler Breeze just really needs to go over and make a tag and get Sean Bethwick in there.
Sean Bethwick
he's the fresher of the two.
Sean Bethwick having different opinions here, throwing Jay into the ring. The referee sort of distracted here. This is not going to help Tyler Breeze at all.
No, the referee seems to be kind of losing control of this match.
And do both referees. Oh, look at that. Tyler Breeze, bit of a cockiness there. Maybe trying to see if he can put Jimmy Uso away. What is he going to do? Picks him up. There's the Breeze slam. Can this be enough to put the Usos away? There's two. Oh, no, kick out at 2.5. You thought that would have been enough. Jimmy, though, look at that. Picks him up, picks him up and drop. Sean Bethwick, I don't think noticed what happened. Jimmy into the cover, hooks the leg. There's one, there's two, there's three. The Usos are number one contenders.
Yeah, very fast paced toward the end there.
And I think, again, Sean Bethwick just took his eye off the ball, and that is give the Usos that chance to again to fight for the titles.
That's a good step for the Usos. It's definitely a nice feather in their hat to get on to getting a championship title shot.
Indeed, we will see that, hopefully that will be in the next couple of weeks here, as the Usos now have a date with Kings of Wrestling for the belts. And the Chick Man, it's really a disappointing result for them tonight.
Yeah, the Chick Magnets are going to have to go out and party a little bit tonight to kind of get rid of that victory. Or that loss, I should say.
Also celebrating with the fans in the ring. And we've seen this before from these two. They don't like to lose, Matt.
But sometimes you need to send a message to teams that you think are a little bit below you.
Well, the Usos are going to pay, I think, for their win here tonight. Chick Magnets, despite the defeat, will think they're going to come out winners after at least doing a number here on the Usos.
Well, they're just making a mark, letting everyone know that even though they lost, they're still going to be out there and really hunting for those titles.
Indeed, and look at that. Sean Bethwick going after Jay here. And, well, Sean Bethwick not letting up here, and Tyler Breeze noticing this, trying to drag his partner away here. The Usos, you wouldn't think they're winners after looking what's in the ring, Matt.
But we'll have to see how they do against the tag team champions. That's where it really counts.
And I'm sure the Chick Magnets will be back in another chance, but the Usos flat out there. Moving on though, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, it's Chris Jericho versus Antonio Cesaro. And Matt, this has got the makings of being an absolute match of the night contender.
Yeah, this could definitely steal the match tonight.
And again, Chris Jericho without his manager, Matt's manager as well, Paul Heyman, who is not here tonight.
Now, like I said, he's recovering from a sore throat, but I'm sure he definitely got some kind of word to Jericho in a text message or something to let him know what he needs to do for tonight.
Indeed, Jericho disappointing in not becoming the number one contender after losing the title, the world title back at the Elimination Chamber and the Chamber match. Now we'll have to try and make up for it and try to get back to the road to the title. Starts tonight against the guy who we all know is in the WrestleMania main event, Antonio Cesaro.
It's going to be interesting to see how Cesaro does when he's in the main stage of WrestleMania for the title.
Indeed, he will be.
Hopefully he doesn't get butterflies.
Indeed, he's going to be in the last ever match of season 1 here in Non-Stop Wrestling. This guy could walk out the champion and go into season 2 as the world champion, and at the moment proudly wearing the NSW tag team titles.
Yeah, he could possibly even be tag team and world champion for season 2.
Could you imagine walking into season 2 being a double champion? Cesaro has got the gift. Many people have said that this guy has got the gift of a pure athlete, knows at most wrestling moves how to do it absolutely perfect. But tonight he's going to be the man here, Matt, in Chris Jericho, who has done it all.
Yeah, you name it. He's held almost every title there is known to wrestling.
Indeed, he's come through from where he started to where he is now. Chris Jericho, household name. Cesaro, definitely we know what he's done winning the Rumble here in NSW. Has to beat a man. Well, this is really what he has to go up against, Matt. At WrestleMania, he'll be going up against a champion like Jericho.
Yes, it'd be definitely good training for him to get himself and prepare himself for his WrestleMania title shot.
Indeed. And remember, Survivor Series coming up, Matt, as well. Big things coming up there. Obviously, we're going to be building up to Survivor Series, obviously, in 13 short days. We're going to start building up to the matches there. And we know tonight's match between Daniel Bryan and Ryback, well, that's going to have huge things on Survivor Series, because we'll now know we're going to know who's going to be going in there as the champion.
Yeah, be nice to see what who's going to be the champion heading into Survivor Series.
Indeed, especially.
I know we'll definitely be having to watch out to see who that is going to be tonight.
Indeed, heading into the WrestleMania, only 2 pay-per-views left of Non-Stop Wrestling Season 1, and we've got to say, the weeks are absolutely flying, Matt. WrestleMania is going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, just right around the corner.
We've just 5 short weeks away from WrestleMania. Indeed, as we have Survivor Series coming up just in 13 nights. Things are coming thick and fast here in Non-Stop Wrestling, Matt.
Yeah, and like I was saying about Antonio Cesaro, if he can have the heavyweight champion and the tag team champions going into season 2, it would definitely give them the rights to the name of Kings of Wrestling.
Indeed, could you imagine? But I wonder if after tonight, him and Cassius Ohno are going to go their separate ways, sort of in singles, when in singles competition, not have each other's backs, sort of thing. Would that really not help Cesaro? Answer that question, Matt, when we come back. Raw continues. It's Dave Easton, Matt Rhodes with you at ringside.
Celebrate new crispy chicken nuggets at Wendy's.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw. We are in the middle of Cesaro versus Jericho singles competition. And Matt, during the breaks, well, it's been all Jericho.
Yeah, he's definitely been working out Antonio over on the outside.
And again, into the barrier. Maybe this is a bit of a lesson here for Cesaro really saying you should really get that strength in numbers. Jericho, without Paul Heyman here tonight, seems to be absolutely on top form.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman had sent him a couple of texts to try and pump him up, get him ready for his match.
No, Jericho, Jericho, oh my goodness! Jericho taking Cesaro through. Bit of a role reversal here, Matt. Cesaro is a tag team partner. Cassius Ohno put Yuri Watson through the barrier early on, and now Jericho sort of now done exactly the same to Cesaro.
Yeah, kind of showing him what a champ can do out there.
And this is really not looking good for Cesaro. Jericho, though, I think taunting a little bit, stopped the count at 8, went back in the ring so the referee would count the full thing again.
Yeah, now he's in the ring taunting, trying to work the crowd up.
And the crowd boos raining down for Chris Jericho. As Cesaro on the outside has not moved an absolute muscle here. As Jericho just taunts away behind the referee's back, playing a little bit of mind games here with the crowd. And the crowd not happy with this at all.
Hopefully Jericho didn't injure Antonio and take him out of his title shot.
Indeed, this is not good at all. Antonio Cesaro not moving up to 9. And it looks like it's going to be Cesaro 0, Cassius Ohno 1 and countouts. It is indeed. There you have it. Jericho wins. A big win for Chris Jericho, Matt.
Yeah, and I really would like to have seen him get the pin, but a win's a win.
But you've got to think, Jericho back to winning ways here tonight. Cesaro has managed to get himself up, which is a good thing. Sadly, after the match has ended, but always a good thing that Cesaro is up. And Jericho picking up the win here tonight on Raw. Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho looking forward, Matt.
Way to go, champ. You're going to be champion again someday, Jericho.
Indeed, as Chris Jericho said, oh my God, not again! What is what is he doing here? Well,
like I said, we really need to band together and stop these guys from coming in.
Well, he's got a mic. Well, he is right. Well, John Laurinaitis not here. And he wants an answer. What do you mean he's going to start taking over this crap? How dare him, Matt? How dare him come here?
Yeah, if I wasn't under contract to stay out here and not be able to get involved, I would be in the ring right now.
Matt, what's Tim Jones doing?
SmackDown's Tim Jones?
Yeah, what's he doing here?
Actually, he's got a message for him.
He says if you come to SmackDown, you will meet the team, and you and your friends will face its Survivor Series, and you're on. Well, it looks like it's on, Matt. We have the 3-on-3 match. Tim Jones really answering for John Laurinaitis and Zach Starr. What's he saying here? Saying it's about time this crap Fed was taken to another level. How dare he say stuff like this about us, Matt?
Well, it's like I said, when he first showed up, he wanted to be out of here to go on to bigger and brighter things, so we let him go, and now he wants to come back and take over.
Well, he says he's going to be here Thursday. Get him out of here! Good! Get him out of here! Because coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's the world title. Daniel Bryan, Ryback. Yeah, get him out of here! It's about time that scum was taken out of here. Well, here is Ryback, the challenger. And, well, Matt, it's about time we got a better security around this place.
Yeah, we really need to start checking and looking to find out if anyone sees him and keep him out of here. And now he's got friends coming too, so we got to watch out for other people now.
Well, he says he's going to show up on SmackDown. We will see what happens there. But let's concentrate on this match. Concentrate on something decent. It is the world title, and here is the world champion Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, this should be an awesome match between these two.
Daniel Bryan, who won the title back at Elimination Chamber.
The crowd is definitely behind Daniel Bryan tonight.
Indeed, very, very popular Daniel Bryan. Crowd rallying behind Bryan. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It is time for the world title match. Referee just going through, showing Ryback the title. And, ladies and gentlemen, this is what they're fighting for. It is the world title. And you can hear, I don't know if you can hear that, Matt, but yes, the yes chants going up around the crowd. The crowd seem to be, I would say, very in favour of Daniel Bryan instead of Ryback here.
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan coming out real quick with a straight knee to the head.
Maybe trying to put Ryback away here. Let's give this a poll here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. If you're in the NSWR, press 1 if you want Daniel Bryan to win. Press 2 if you want Ryback. We'll give you the results towards the end of the match and see who's right and who's wrong. And remember, Matt, we have a lot of things going into Survivor Series, and also we forgot about someone here currently holding the briefcase.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mark Russ in a while. I wonder when he's going to pick his opportunity.
Indeed, he's got a chance to cash in any time he wants. Who knows? He could still cash in at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to cash in an Elimination Chamber, but he opted not to.
Exactly. So much coming up here. As Bryan has to really try and, if he defeats Ryback, has to be going, look at this Ryback, that is some power, picking Bryan up, dumping him down. Ryback looking to win the gold here for the first time, been a former hardcore champion in the past, but well, this is a different kettle of fish, as they would say. What a chance for Ryback to become a world champion here in non-stop wrestling.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's got to break away from him. He can't stay in close. Once Ryback gets a hold of him, that brute strength's going to take over, and he's going to really work him over.
Indeed. And showing things from this past Thursday on SmackDown, when we had so many championships change hands, this could happen here tonight. It's not out the realms of possibility that Ryback can get this done.
No, Ryback's a good tank. I mean, I could see him mowing through Daniel Bryan, but right now he's got the advantage, so.
Indeed, he's got to try and stay on Daniel Bryan. He's got to keep using his power, really, to try and take Daniel off, because Daniel Bryan, if he sort of locks in submission holds, them kind of manoeuvres, you're in a lot of problems.
Yeah, you got to stay away from the quickness of Daniel Bryan.
Indeed. As Raw continues, we'll be back with this championship match. It is Dave Easton, Matt Rhodes at ringside. Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown comes your way on Thursday at 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Join Dave Easton and Joe Disney, who will take you through the action from SmackDown. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Final part of Raw this evening. It is beautiful Dave Easton along with Matt Rhodes at ringside. Matt, world title on the line. Daniel Bryan has been busted open.
Yeah, it looks like a nasty cut above his eye.
And we've seen this earlier on the night with Giant Limbo and Ryback. Big choppy, and maybe you've got to give the advantage to Ryback now, Matt. That blood, if that gets in the eyes of Daniel Bryan, it's going to be hard for him to see.
Yeah, when that blood starts dripping in your eye, it makes it really hard to see.
And you can see, look at the cut. That is some size cut over Daniel Bryan. But Bryan trying to lock in the yes lock. If he can get it here, this could be all over. Ryback, oh, too close to the ropes though. And really, that could have been one of Daniel Bryan's only chances to get the gold. Both men sort of looking at Bryan doing the better thing, getting outside the ring. Remember, if he gets counted or disqualified, he keeps the title. So really,
yeah. Had a chance to check over the app over here, and it looks like most of our fans are going with choice number 1.
I can only apologise here, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like my app is sort of struggling to work tonight. So Matt, thank you very much for taking that over there. I can only apologise for that, guys. But Ryback continues on here as a few shots into the ring post, And remember, Daniel Bryan has already been busted open, so it's going to be even harder, but he's trying to make a little bit of a comeback here.
Yeah, it seems to have fired him up.
Oh, there's that nice swing out into the ropes, ducks under the clothesline. Bryan coming a big clothesline of his own right into the nose of Ryback, into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put Ryback away? Yes, it is! Daniel Bryan retains the title. What a win, Matt, for Daniel Bryan here tonight.
Hey, he must have caught Ryback right near the temple and knocked him out on that one.
It did. The shot looked very vicious. Daniel Bryan, blood and all, is still your NSW World Champion. Congratulations to Daniel Bryan. What a big win, and he's defeated the monster Ryback here tonight. And you can look at the blood on him, Matt.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard-fought victory for him.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode of Raw it's been. Once again, the thrills continue here in Non-Stop Wrestling. We're 13 nights away from Survivor Series, and that'll do it for tonight. Oh, whoa, 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 what's this? And this is Mark Russ, Matt.
Yeah, like we said, you gotta keep Daniel Bryan's got to keep his eye on Mark Russ and Antonio Cesaro.
But wait there, Matt. Sorry, yeah, Matt. He's Matt Russ. Sorry, Mark Russ saying.
Mark Russ.
Sorry, yeah, Mark Russ saying he wants a match in 13 days at the Survivor Series. Saying he wants the shot. He knows he can do it without any help, and he wants to do it when he's got Daniel Bryan one-on-one. And he's saying, "Well, look at that. The bad boy is coming for the gold." So there you go. We've got a match for Survivor Series.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good main event. See Mark Russ finally cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Well, what a surprise to end Raw. Is that we'll have to discuss this next week, but is Mark Russ doing the right thing by cashing in? So much happening for Raw. Like, subscribe, give us a comment on what you think about tonight's show, and if you're on YouTube, give us a cheeky follow on Twitch. Matt, say goodnight to the fans.
See you later, fans.
Thank you very much. Watch Superstars on Wednesday night, 11 o'clock UK, 6 East.